what a successful rider Primoz Roglic has been, and looking set to add to more success at this Vuelta. Really interesting interview, though, when he was asked about the plan for today, Adam. And we're talking and giving credit to Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe for finally doing quite a bit of effort on the front. Seems like Primoz wanted to rein them in a day longer.
It was interesting. I don't want to name names, but there was a bit of an aggressive disagreement by the sounds of it. So it sounded like his team wanted to ride, and he didn't really want them to ride that hard for the stage, but they did anyway. And he had to, by the sounds of it, get on board with what they wanted to do.
How odd is that, though?
That's crazy, in my opinion. If he's a leader in a team going for the red jersey, they should listen to exactly what he wants to do, surely.
Three-time winner, he knows how to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but look what he's done today.
Yeah.
How can you argue with him, you know? It's a difficult point, is that Primoz has been in Visma and Jumbo for such a long time that he knows that way of winning.
Yeah, I guess.
The other riders know a different way of winning. So it's that juggling between it all, and they might have said, look, we're not going to do it your way, we're going to do it our way because we believe in you and we know you can do this. So try it our way, and we will see what happens. And it's obviously worked, but it's just that difference between teams and the mentality maybe of, this is how I've always done it in the past, I know this works, and I'm like, this is how we've done it in the past, and this works as well. So what are we going to argue against? But it is interesting.
For Primoz, though, really, given the history of both of them, you know, over the team and the success that Primoz has had himself.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the difficult bit for them, you know. If Primoz is wanting to stay a little bit safer when they know that he can take time, it's the management maybe as well, saying, no, we can take time today, this is the plan, we're going to give it a try and see what happens.
Also,
and it's obviously worked.
Made on the road, because he was almost like alluding to the fact that that plan wasn't made before the stage. For something so big, surely the discussion would have been had last night in the team meeting, and they would have all been very clear as to the execution of the plan they were going into the stage with today, and done that to the best of their ability. Had their arguments last night, not on the road.
But there might have been. There might have been arguments last night and them arguing that point, and they've just said, you know what, we're going to do it this way. Which is, for Primoz, it's not good, I agree with you. Normally you do what the leader wants you to do, but you can't really argue with the outcome of it today. That's a hard bit.
That's the difficulty, though, because we still have tomorrow to come, and I'm not suggesting for 1 second that he's gone too hard today. He did make that stage win look remarkably easy, given the fact that he didn't even really want to go for it. But he was obviously trying to hold himself back for tomorrow, which is the biggest day to come.
Well, this is what we predicted at the start of the show today, saying he will go into that red jersey, but he'll do it as late as possible through that sprint and acceleration that he's got. So maybe the way that he did it today he didn't want to go that deep on today, but he was almost forced to. We also don't know if it's riders that are making that decision or if it's directors that are making that decision within the team car.
He made it sound like riders, I guess, but yeah, it could be either or. Maybe he did want to follow your game plan, Adam, and wait until 820 metres to go. I mean, it's very, very interesting that that's the most irritated we've seen Primoz Roglic.
It just a roll of the head for me. It was like the Churchill thing, like that, giving it all out.
The puff of the cheeks, oh yeah, here we go. But anyway, he has done it, whether he wanted to or not. Primoz Roglic is once again leading this Vuelta A Espana, and he takes a lead of just under 2 minutes into our final mountain stage. We'll be looking ahead to that and plenty more in just a sec.